Warren County Public School Sports Network brings you boys soccer tonight. We're at Drakes Creek Middle School, which is right adjacent to Greenwood High School. It is the home field for the Greenwood Gators, and they are playing host to Warren East tonight. And it's senior night, and getting ready to have those senior night festivities. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff with you here tonight, and the Gators, they're lining up with their parents, and we'll have that for you here in just a moment. Kind of set things. Warren East 2-7 on the season. They're 0-6 in district play. These two teams met earlier this month, back on the first. Matter of fact, they went overtime out at Warren East, and Greenwood won that one 4-3. Well, Greenwood's 5-5 on the season. They're 2-2 in district play. Greenwood does have a win over South Warren in a penalty kick in a shootout, 1-0. Then they fell to South Warren earlier this week, 2-0. So, this district is still kind of up for grabs right now. You've got South Warren at 5-1, Warren Central at 3-2, Bowling Green at 3-3. Then you've got Greenwood 2-2 and Warren East at 0-6. So there's still some shuffling, Mike Cleff, that still can be done as we get ready for senior night here. This district seating is not, set by any means.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. And I think the last boys soccer match that we covered, the Bowling Green Warren Central match, I think is a microcosm of this district. As I'm getting a shot there of the seniors coming out. Warren Central scores the first minute and a half, leads 1-0, and quite frankly, outplayed Bowling Green pretty much the entire first half. Second half, a complete 180. Bowling Green scores in the first minute and a half, and then boom, 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 3 more goals, and Bowling Green dominates the second half season. And I just think that can happen pretty much with any match within this district. You just mentioned what Greenwood has done. They're very capable. If you said at this point that Greenwood would win the district, it wouldn't shock me, but I would also include about 3 other teams. That's just that way.
South, Bowling Green, and Warren Central for sure are going to have a say. They still have to match up a couple of times. As you see, they're getting a tunnel ready for the seniors to be announced. Coach Luis Yontop. Luis Cano at Warren East in his first season there, getting enough healthy and available has been his issue. They've had that COVID bug out there and a couple of other illnesses and injuries, and barely had enough to play a JV game here tonight. But his team will be ready to take on, Greenwood, and it's just a great night. We're about 75 degrees. We've been blessed with some great weather all week, Mike, as we've done volleyball and soccer and football. This is just a perfect evening.
It really is. And Scott, we've been talking off air. The two coaches tonight, Coach Cano and Coach Yontop, we root for both of them. Just two of the really good guys in high school athletics in Warren County Public Schools. Different situations, though. You mentioned Coach Cano, establishing that program, getting things going. And, of course, Coach Yontop has been a very established and respected coach in this area for several years.
Yeah, he's very big in the youth coaching many years ago. As we're getting ready, we will let them have the microphone, you might say, as they get ready for senior night festivities. Miss Smothers, teacher over at Briarwood Elementary, she'll have the honors whenever she's ready to get things started. We'll turn over our microphones to her and listen in for senior night at Greenwood. We welcome you in. A couple other things let you know. Earlier today, South Warren beat North Hardin 1-0 in boys soccer. Warren Central beat Marshall County 8-3. Girls soccer earlier today, Marion County beat Warren East 2-0, and Greenwood beat Marshall County 1-0. Volleyball last night, South Warren swept Davis County 2-0. That's in the Taylor County tournament. I've not seen any scores yet on South Warren participating today at Taylor County. We had some cross-country teams in action today, I believe, and some different runs. Not seeing word, and then we had several of the teams involved in the BGIT golf tournament today out at Bowling Green Country Club, as the parents are starting to line up here by us. We are at field level. We're at the middle school, and right where we are, as you see parents lining up here. And we'll let Ms. Smothers, you'll hear her voice next, and we'll turn things over to her.
and welcome to the swamp. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
We have a little PA issue here at the moment, so we're going to get that straightened out. And then she will be back. There we go.
He would like to give a special thanks to his mom, dad, and extended family and coaches for all their support over the years. This is senior soccer player Jack Buchanan. Leanne Chung is our next graduating. He is escorted this evening by his sister, Nai Chen. This year marks Leanne's fourth year playing soccer for Greenwood. Leanne's favorite Gator soccer memory is getting a concussion this year. Leanne plans to attend college and coach with his family. His advice to the other teammates is to have fun and enjoy every moment. He would like to thank his family and friends for all their support. This is senior Leanne Chung. Our next senior is T. Chung. He is escorted this evening by his brother, Ronkai. This marks T's second year playing varsity soccer for Greenwood. T's favorite Gator soccer memory is whooping VGHS last year after their players posted they were going Gator hunting online. His advice to his other teammates is to have fun. T plans to graduate high school, and he would like to thank his parents and coaches for all their support. This is senior Gator T. Chung. And Leanne is our next senior Gator. He is escorted this evening by his brother, Van Thang, and sister, Boy Carr. This marks Chan's third year playing varsity soccer for the Gators. Chan's favorite soccer memory is when it came down to penalty kicks against the Purples. His advice to his other teammates is you don't have to be the best, just try to do your best when you are on the field. Chan plans to attend college. He would like to thank his parents, teammates, and coaches. Senior soccer player, Chan Dean. Our next senior is Tao Tian Peng. He is escorted this evening by his brother, Tang Kai. Randy White. Here's Mark Jackson's fourth year playing soccer for the Greenwood Gators. His favorite soccer memory is all the Lindsey Wilson summer soccer camps. Jackson's advice to his teammates is to enjoy and play every game like it's your best, because your senior year will come quicker than you expect. In the future, Jackson plans to attend college. Jackson would like to thank his parents for all the rides to and from games and practices. In addition to all the support they have given him over all his soccer years. He would like to thank his coaches for giving him the opportunity to play the sport that he loves so much. Also, he would like to thank his teammates for making not only the past 4 years, but the last 6 years some of his most enjoyable moments of his life. Senior soccer player Jackson White. Please join me in giving these senior student athletes a round of applause for their contribution to the Greenwood soccer program.
Been watching the Greenwood Gators senior recognition. We'll step out and we'll have tonight's action. Greenwood and Warnies coming up. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
What can a huge law firm do for you? A paralegal can take your every call. Your file may be sent out of state. You're unlikely to ever meet the attorney you see on TV. Do you really want a huge law firm with hundreds of lawyers? If the answer is no, call me. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Does this scenario sound all too familiar? You're fighting through a mountain of medication bottles, not remembering which ones to take. Spring Hill Pharmacy is now offering a free and convenient medication packaging system called SmartPack, a new innovative way to package your medication. Your medication will be arranged by the day and time of day to take them. SmartPack is a free service, along with free citywide delivery. Call us 270-796-3909 to find out more about SmartPack.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ask any woman if size matters and she'll tell you no. It's money that matters. The settlement we get for you has nothing to do with the size of a law firm, but everything to do with the skill of your attorney. I've provided personal representation for those hurt in car accidents for over 45 years and collected millions from my clients. When fighting big insurance, it's not the size of the firm, but the skill of the attorney. After all, David took down Goliath, just like we take down big insurance. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Flora Templeton Stewart worked her way through college as a waitress and single mother. She was the first female attorney to open a law practice in Warren County and overcame many obstacles. Flora Templeton Stewart, an injury lawyer with the strength and determination to fight for you. If you have been seriously injured in a car or truck accident, call the law firm of Flora Templeton Stewart at 1-888-782-9090.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Senior night at Greenwood, as we're at the Drakes Creek Middle School, the field right behind them, the home of the Greenwood Gators. Senior night activities have concluded, and we'll be ready to have kickoff here in our match between Greenwood and Warren East. This is a 14th District matchup tonight. They've played once before. That was out at Warren East, with Greenwood winning 4-3 in overtime. As you see right there, the coaches and the captains meeting with the officials right in front of our camera, where we are on the field level here between the two dugouts. And so it'll be a different look for us. Looking forward to bringing you the action tonight as we're on our prep spin, go.prepspin.com, wbko.com/prepspin, also the Prep Spin Facebook, YouTube channel, and on Periscope via Twitter through Prep Spin. So lots of ways you can watch us. As you see Greenwood lining up, they have the American flags. Of course, this is the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. A lot of people have been sharing their thoughts and memories of what happened 20 years ago. I remember exactly where I was and what I was doing. Still get chills thinking about it after watching everything unfold. We'll have our national anthem coming up as we are about ready to get this match underway. Two cross-county foes getting together here as the teams are lining up, and they're going out together onto the field. Greenwood volleyball player Maggie Pointer with our national anthem. She does that at the home volleyball matches as well. And great rendition here tonight as we are ready, running a little behind as the scheduled start was 7. Of course, senior night, 10 seniors for Warren East. For Greenwood. It took a little while. You see Luis Cano, the head coach there at Warren East. His team ready to take on Luis Yontop as the Gators head out to the field. There's Luis Yontop there. So we are right between the two coaches. We are at field level, so Mike will give you exactly what's going on. You'll see it right in front of you. Could be right in front of you at times, too, coming right at our camera there. But not the normal press boxes. We're in the open air. Feels great out here. Glad you're joining us. However you're watching us tonight. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at WCPS Sports. Tag us, and we appreciate all the schools tagging us in their sports on all their activities so we can share that with all of our viewers. And also you can find us on Facebook at Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. We're at midfield. Our official is ready to get this match underway. Warren East will start out and kicks it back to set things up. Far side of the field. Kick it down. T. Chung, 14 for Greenwood. And the Greenwood goalie, the Warren East goalie gets it. That was the Greenwood goalie there. As I get my bearings straight here, as Greenwood is in the green color, Warren East in the white color, and there's Jax Buchanan coming up with the block there and the save for Greenwood. He kicks it out. High, long kick. These two teams had a battle. First time they matched up. Just over a minute into this action tonight here at Greenwood. Header out by Warren East. Belambale kicks it back. And there's Buchanan, just returns the favor. Belambale very quick. He leads the Warren East Raiders in scoring with 8 goals. Jefferson Rivera has 5 goals. 5 Raiders have scored on the season. Stephen Alvarado there, number 8. You see number 9 there is William Belambale. Greenwood to throw it in. Throwing it is Jeremiah Glass. Nason Duran there for Warren East. Now Greenwood on the attack. Kick down by Duran for Warren East. Leads it for Rivera, Jefferson Rivera. Greenwood will get a free kick. Watching live at NHD, Greenwood hosting Warren East here on senior night for Greenwood. Both teams kind of playing about midfield, kicking it back and forth. Jax Buchanan, the goalie for Greenwood, kicks it out. East has possession on the throw-in. Down to our right. Jefferson Rivera looks to throw it in for Warren East. Three and a half minutes into this match. East still has possession on the throw-in as it was kicked out by Jeremiah Glass. as it went off a Greenwood player, the side official. So it'll be a corner kick for Warren East. Buchanan uses his height just to go right up and catch that corner kick. So Greenwood has possession. They're on the attack. And East comes back up with it. Back and forth. Kicked away. The East. The two officials will concur here. Okay, so Greenwood will kick it out. Michelle Giron, 14 for Warren East, and right back to 14. That's T. Chung for Greenwood. Kicked out by Warren East. Delambele with some footwork there amongst the Gators, trying to kick it out. And chased down by Greenwood. That's Solomon Bowie, 22. And that one just is kicked out. East on the throw-in, I believe. Nason Duran will throw it. Header out. Greenwood comes up with it. Lian Chung, kick on goal. Goes wide. It'll be East ball. We're 5.5 minutes into this first half. No score. Greenwood and Warren East on senior night here at Greenwood. It's an absolutely gorgeous night. Low 70s here at Greenwood's home soccer field. They run it down. Greenwood now has it back, and it's kicked out on the pass. Nice job by Mike. Of course, he didn't get himself in the shot there, but Mike stopped that. East on the throw-in, Belambele. Has it taken out of his feet, out of control from him. And here come the Gators. Bowie. That's Duran for Warren East, battling with Greenwood. Sebastian Alfaya. East kicks it out to the far side. They try to run it down. That's T. Chung. It'll be Warren East on the throw-in. Nice crowd on hand across the way. Warren East on the throw-in. There's a good crowd over there on the far side. That's where the section stands. And then there's a lot of people with fold-out chairs up there in that little berm area. There's another practice soccer field behind those bleachers over there. Thanks to the Greenwood boosters for the sandwich before the game. They cooked up some stuff. Nice chicken sandwich. Appreciate that. Right in front of us, it'll be Greenwood on the throw-in. Berger. That's Cole Berger. It'll be East ball as it's kicked out. Another busy week of live streaming coming up next week. Tuesday night volleyball. Greenwood will be at Warren East. Next Thursday, girls soccer. Bowling Green will be right here at Greenwood. And then next Friday night, we have Russell County at Warren East football. That's a district battle for a district contest. Greenwood on the attack, and it's out. There's Steven Rodriguez. You get a good look at him. Goalie for Warren East. He's got 39 saves on the year. He's been a busy man. Jax Buchanan for Greenwood has 32 saves himself. And East will kick it out. Buchanan comes way out to get it. Kicks it out. Boy, he kicks it high. Buchanan at 6'4". That's a pretty impressive figure as a goalie when you're that tall, 6'4". East on the throw-in. East and Greenwood exchange passes. Very quick action tonight. Bowie attempting to go towards goal. He gets tripped up. So Greenwood will have a free kick coming up. They'll line up here on this free kick from Greenwood, here on the far left side. The header is good. Greenwood takes a 1-0 lead. 10:23 into this match. And that goal was scored, I believe, that's Bowie. Solomon Bowie. Here in the first half, puts Greenwood up 1-0. Get a good look at the east side to our right. So East will get the ball back after the Greenwood score. Galambale kicks it off. Be Greenwood. And tripped up there was Berger. Correction, that was not Berger, that was Paul Plang. Jackson White will have the free kick. And that is going to be just in. It came off Rodriguez off the top of his hands, off the top of the goal. And then right there to head it back in, Paul Plang. .11:26 mark. Paul Plang gives Greenwood 2-0. So about a minute apart, Greenwood's goals came off a free kick there. Rodriguez got his hands on it, went to the top of the goal, and then came down, and then it was headed in by Paul Plang. 2-0 Greenwood. 11 minutes, almost 12 minutes now into this first half. Bowie has one goal already. Now Greenwood will back it out, spread things out, and glass. And boy, Buchanan came all the way up the middle of almost to midfield to send that one back. Very fortunate that East did not get it and have an open goal attempt. Greenwood on the attack. And it's kicked out by Warren East, and Greenwood will have it. Be a corner kick. Got a sub coming in for Greenwood. Sebastian Alfaya came out. Corner kick. And that's just a little high and wide for a header opportunity for Greenwood. Glass will throw it in for Greenwood. Berger, with that left foot, kicks it to the middle of the field. East chases it down. Greenwood on the defense. Back and forth. Goes out. Stays with Greenwood. Glass to throw it in. In the corner. Greenwood still has it. Bowie. Now Chung. Kicked out. Greenwood still on the attack. Stays with Greenwood. Free kick. Cole Berger. That one's just to the right and got kicked high above the net of the goal, and East will get possession back. Trailing 2-0. 15 minutes into the first half. Stays with Greenwood. Glass to throw it in. Ball kicked out. Now East will have possession. 2-0 Greenwood. 16 minutes into the first half. Now the free kick coming from Warren East. High kick. Nice header there. Now East on the attack. Balambale kicks it, and it goes just a little wide. As Buchanan had tried to come out on defense there, and goal was wide open. Balambale's kick just a little wide. Berger kicks it about 3/4 of the way down the field. Glass kicks it back. And Berger couldn't say anything up, so they'll get it to Buchanan, and he'll pass it. East with an opportunity here. Pass. Balambale in a battle over there, and it will be East trying to score and blocked by Berger. Greenwood ball. Chung kicks it over to Bowie. Bowie was caught going one way, the ball goes the other way. Greenwood trying to set up an attack here. East defense kicks it out. 2 goals by Greenwood within a minute of each other, Bowie and Plang. There's a pass. Kicked out by Warren East out near midfield. See, Greenwood has 2 subs waiting. And it's at the referee's discretion as to when the substitutions come in. Oh, well, that ball just missed. It hit the goal post there and kicked away as Steven Rodriguez for Warren East was reacting to it. Almost halfway through this first half. Get a good look at the East coaches. Coach Cano's there on your left. Early season battles with COVID and quarantines, and he's had it all season. You get a good look at him. First season here at Warren East, and trying to get things going in the right direction there and get them out here and get them on the field. They have wins over Todd County and Barron County this year. Well, they lost to Bowling Green 3-0 and 10-0. Lost to South Warren 10-0 and 11-1. And then, like I said, they lost to Greenwood 4-3 in overtime about 10 days ago. Subs are in for Greenwood. Bo Ray is in. And here's the free kick. And there's Buchanan. Picked it off. Like a cornerback in football. Picked that off. Slings it downfield, and Greenwood see if they can set up an offense to attack. It's kicked out. Greenwood was trying to get a kick on goal, and the Raiders get contact there, and it'll be Raiders putting it in play. And our officials coming over and having a word with one of the Warren East players. That's a warning. So here comes Warren East on the free kick. It's going to go out to Greenwood. Beauray on the pass. Now on the dribble. Comes Greenwood. Oh, nice. First time I've seen a bicycle kick in any match that we've done this year. Now Greenwood gets it back. Two nothing Greenwood. 22 and a half minutes in to the first half. 2 40-minute halves. A nice pass in front of the goal, but they were not able to get it in, and that's a score for Greenwood. That was by Andy Alfara. .22:54 mark. 3-0 Greenwood. Andy Alfaro. Gators have controlled the first half thus far. Bo Ray has it. Now Glass. Kicked out. East on the throw in. Greenwood has not let East have many opportunities to set up an offense. It's been pretty much to our left down here on Greenwood's offensive attack. There's Steven Rodriguez with a save for Warren East. He'll kick it out. Steven is just a sophomore. Bright future ahead of him as a goalie. We talked with him just a couple of minutes before kickoff. Thanked us for being here. We appreciate that. A lot of the Greenwood parents, when we came in tonight to set up, very appreciative that we were here, and we thank them for the hospitality that they've shown everywhere, all the Warren County Public Schools we go to. 24.5 minutes in, 3-0 Greenwood first half. 14th District soccer matchup. East looking for its first district win. Get our first girls soccer match next week for you. We'll be right back here at Greenwood. Bowling Green the ball that went right off our camera tripod. Mike tried to kick it, but tripod got in the way. We'll give him A for effort, though. Heck, with the camera, Mike, get out there and kick it next time, right? Poe Ray there. Prey Ray, 19. Bring it out. Then Chung. East kicks it downfield. There's Jax Buchanan. East. Justin Young. Just a sophomore. Plays a lot of young players here at Warren East. Prey Ray. And we'll have a penalty kick for Greenwood. Excuse me, a free kick. Taking the kick will be Jackson White. As they get set up. And that is kicked out. Greenwood now still has it on the attack. Kick on goal, Rodriguez there for Warren East. He boots that about halfway down the field. Just over 27 minutes into this. Got subs ready to go in for both teams. Greenwood on the attack across the way, kicked out. Still stays with Greenwood, they'll throw it in. On the pass, now on the dribble, they kick it out to Glass. Glass nears the dugouts. And there's Rodriguez again with another save for Warren East. Ray had a kick on goal. East passes. Trying to get an offense going, but Greenwood has an answer every time they get downfield. See a little bit of dew out there on the grass as the ball has picked up a little moisture. And it gets thrown off to the side here. Smothers into the match here tonight. Drew Smothers is a junior. Long kick downfield for Greenwood. As Bo Ray back to the middle of the field. Lien Chung went off the side of his foot, all that spin coming. Ray getting in, another Ray. Big kick downfield for Warren East. Right at 30 minutes into this first half, 3-0 Greenwood. Warren East, I think, had one legitimate kick on goal. And it went just a little wide. I mean, it didn't miss by much. It was an open goal when Jax Buchanan went out on the defense. And it just missed. Greenwood will put it in play on the kick. Warren East has a sub to get in. Next opportunity that the official says you can come in. Long kick. Greenwood in control. Smothers. Backs it out. To Berger. Exchanging of kicks there between the two teams. Headed out by Warren East. Goes out of bounds. Greenwood possession. 31 and a half minutes into this first half. That's Ray. Right to Steven Rodriguez, the goalie. Kicks it out, clears it out. The leading scorer for Warren East has had very few touches tonight, Valambale. Out to Greenwood. They'll throw it in. Up close and personal tonight down here on the field. We're just a couple of yards off the sideline. Manuel Carres in for Warren East. East will kick it out. There's Buchanan once again. Comes way out to get it for Greenwood. Looking to make the pass to one of his teammates. And does across the way. Greenwood on the far side. 33 and a half minutes. And East has possession. Now East to clear it out. Long down field kick. Malambale missed it. Coming over is Duran. Some others down the sideline on the pass. To Ray. Greenwood keeps the ball moving, no doubt. Very quick feet. Kick on goal. And Buchanan was able to deflect it. He comes out high, and he was able to deflect it out of bounds and save the goal. Corner kick for Warren East. And it's blocked. Kick taken out by Buchanan as East had an opportunity there. Rivera had a kick on goal. Now the Gators pass it downfield quickly. Ray to chase it down. Ray trying to do a little fake out there. No part of it. Lynn. And that's another one high over the goal. Greenwood's had a couple of those. Almost 36 minutes gone here in the first half. As you see, it's 3-0 Greenwood. Buchanan once again is asked to clear it out for Greenwood and just passes it. Another pass downfield for Greenwood. Kicked out. East will have the throw in. Ray on the kick. Rodriguez deflects it. It'll be a corner kick for Greenwood. You get a good look at the field here at Greenwood. Fans across the way, up on that little berm area over there. Good views. Rodriguez right there in front, and Greenwood gets a goal. 4-0. We're not able to see who got that goal. There was about 3 or 4. Okay. We'll get. We didn't have 24 on our roster. We'll figure him out here in just a minute. He got the 4th goal for Greenwood here as we are nearing the 38th minute. Been all Greenwood here in this first half. So Rodriguez comes out to get it for Warren East. Stops that Greenwood threat. Gets a good bounce. Couple of headers. And Warren East on the attack. And Buchanan right there, right before the East player got there. Kicks it. And we got an East player down. As we're in the final 2 minutes. And they'll stop the clock running there on the timeout. And of course, the goalie, Jax Buchanan, did a good job about getting the officials' attention about the East player down. As they collided, right as Buchanan kicked it, the East player was coming to maybe kick on goal, and he's down. So while they're tending to him, we'll step out for just a moment. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
And the East player is coming off. He's going to be okay. 4-0 Greenwood. We're in the 28th minute here. I mean, the 30. Try that again. Clock goes one way, but in soccer it's referred as another way. So we're in the 39th minute. 38th minute. We're 38, 30? Get my bearings on my clock. Addition late on a Saturday night, right? Ray for Greenwood. Dribbles it out. As Berger passes, middle of the field. Kick it out to Lynn. And that's wide. That goal for Greenwood was by Carlos Hercules. We're down in the final seconds here of the first half. We're in the 39th minute. 4-0 Greenwood. Greenwood has shown very good passing and some quickness. Malambale, middle of the field, turns on his speed. 1-on-1, nice pass off to the far side. The kick on goal is just wide, and Buchanan can't track it down. It goes out. And that is halftime. 4-0 Greenwood over Warren East here on senior night for Greenwood. It's halftime. We'll come back and we'll recap the first half. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
What can a huge law firm do for you? A paralegal can take your every call. Your file may be sent out of state. You're unlikely to ever meet the attorney you see on TV. Do you really want a huge law firm with hundreds of lawyers? If the answer is no, call me. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Does this scenario sound all too familiar? You're fighting through a mountain of medication bottles, not remembering which ones to take. Spring Hill Pharmacy is now offering a free and convenient medication packaging system called SmartPack, a new innovative way to package your medication. Your medication will be arranged by the day and time of day to take them. SmartPack is a free service, along with free citywide delivery. Call us 270-796-3909 to find out more about SmartPack.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ask any woman if size matters and she'll tell you no. It's money that matters. The settlement we get for you has nothing to do with the size of a law firm, but everything to do with the skill of your attorney. I've provided personal representation for those hurt in car accidents for over 45 years and collected millions from my clients. When fighting big insurance, it's not the size of the firm, but the skill of the attorney. After all, David took down Goliath, just like we take down big insurance. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Flora Templeton Stewart worked her way through college as a waitress and single mother. She was the first female attorney to open a law practice in Warren County and overcame many obstacles. Flora Templeton Stewart, an injury lawyer with the strength and determination to fight for you. If you have been seriously injured in a car or truck accident, call the law firm of Flora Templeton Stewart at 1-888-782-9090.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
Halftime, 14th District soccer match here at Greenwood. It's the Gators 4, Warren East nothing. 4 different Gators scored in that first half. And, Mike, Greenwood controlled the first half. I like the way they pass, they dribble. They have very quick feet.
Yes, they do. And, you know, Scott, I think 2 things. The same situation, one worked to Greenwood's advantage, and the other one, in the same situation, worked to Warren East's disadvantage. As you talked about, as we showed the video of senior night, you have 10 seniors. And so, and you could tell the underclassmen and those seniors, that they really get along well with each other. And, you know, the underclassmen want to send the seniors out on a winning note. But it's a very emotional night. Meanwhile, we probably started the match 25 minutes later than scheduled. And so here's Warren East, young team. I believe they're still shorthanded,
yes,
competing hard. But you are having to wait around for 25 minutes, for a very nice ceremony. And so Greenwood fed off that emotion. And I think that Warren East just got out of the – I think Greenwood caught him by surprise. And the Gators have never let up, never, ever let up. And and I believe 2 of their 4 goals were on deflections, very aggressive around the net.
Yes.
But they have been very sharp in the first half. Now, Coach Yontop, guarantee he's telling him, play like the score is 0-0. He said, play like that, 0-0. Warren East has a chance to regroup, and even though he allowed 4 goals, I thought Steven Rodriguez, it could have been more. He was really running around and defending that goal with great vigor.
And you're talking about goalies, Jax Buchanan for Greenwood.
He's a good one.
He's coming out so far.
Yep.
He's impressive. He's 6'4".
Yes.
That's an impressive goalie there. But as far as he's coming out, you know, at one time he almost got burned.
Yeah.
But he was able to kick it out.
And he's got great mobility, Scott.
Oh, yes.
Really, I mean, for a guy 6'4", he moves really well.
You know, and when he kicks it so high, and it gives his team a chance to get underneath it, you know, to be ready for when it bounces.
And I'll tell you this, Scott. So we've now seen we've seen Warren Central, we've seen South Warren. Of course, South Warren's coming off the best season of the area teams last season. They finished state runner-up. We've seen Bowling Green, and we've seen Greenwood. And, Scott, am I out of line? But just my opinion, those 4 teams, I think on any given night, they can be the best team.
Well, I think so. Well, you know, and just like, you know, 10 days ago, they played out at Warren East. Greenwood comes away 4-3 in overtime.
Yeah.
So that just shows you East can play. Now, whether different personnel are available, you know, and we know everybody's going through the COVID and the quarantines and the sickness and injuries, and I think it's hit East probably is harder than anybody else.
Well, and Scott, you mentioned it in the first half, and that was a great point, was Warren East just had a hard time getting the ball in the Greenwood defensive zone. It seemed like it was late into the first half before they had their first shot attempt, and you mentioned the Gators goalie was aggressive, and you mentioned his height, 6'4", but when he had the opportunities, he made that great defensive play late in the first half on the Raiders' best scoring attempt. So it's been a combination. I just thought the start again was the key. But the Gators, you mentioned it, 4 goals by 4 different players shows the balance they have.
Well, and they've had coming into this match tonight, they'd had 12 different to score. So it's a total team effort scoring for Greenwood. All right, we'll be ready to go with second half action here from Greenwood tonight. It's the Gators 4, Warren East nothing on senior night. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
What can a huge law firm do for you? A paralegal can take your every call. Your file may be sent out of state. You're unlikely to ever meet the attorney you see on TV. Do you really want a huge law firm with hundreds of lawyers? If the answer is no, call me. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Ready to start the second half here at Greenwood, Warren East and Greenwood. 4-0 Gators. Greenwood 2-2 in district play, looking to get the win tonight, put them at 3-2. Of course, it's seeded based on their district wins and losses against each other. Warren East looking for their first district win. After tonight, they only have Warren Central left on September the 27th. And they'll be done with district play. Greenwood still has Bowling Green and Warren Central to go. Waiting on our officials to blow the whistle and say, let's go. And we'll be ready to go with the second half tonight. Mind you, coming up Tuesday night, live streaming. We actually get a day or two off, it looks like. Tuesday, volleyball, Greenwood will be at Warren East. As Warren East volleyball's been off, and they'll try to get ready for their 2A state championship appearance next Friday in Owensboro. Next Friday and Saturday, Warren East will be competing. If they win Friday, they're in the semifinals on Saturday, as they won their 2A sectional. Thursday, we have girls soccer, Greenwood and Bowling Green. Of course, Greenwood girls state champs in 2019. Anna Haddock, Miss Soccer for Greenwood. And multiple honors down there at Auburn this year. Player of the week a couple of times. And football, Russell County at Warren East next Friday night. This is our 5th straight night of live streams in Warren County Public Schools. We appreciate every school's help. A couple of these were last minute this week. Picked up a soccer game. We picked up this one about a week ago, and then we also picked up that Bowling Green Warren Central soccer Wednesday, and we did it Thursday. So we appreciate everybody in at Warren Central and Greenwood, South Warren, Warren East. We appreciate all their help. People in the press boxes, the administration, for making what we do very possible. So Greenwood will be on the attack. Got the penalty kick here. Stephen Rodriguez, the goalie for Warren East, anticipating. Here it comes. And that is just off the goal post. Ooh. I think Stephen Rodriguez thought it might be going just a little bit more wide, but it caught the goal post. Just underway in the second half. Greenwood up 4-0 in this 14th district matchup. Greenwood kicks it to the backfield. East trying to take it away. East tries to clear it out. But Greenwood seems to be right there. Most of the first half. There's Belumbele. Now that's Eric Payne on the dribble for Warren East. Take it away from him. Greenwood passes it. Gets it out to Alfara. Greenwood on the throw in. Well, they really do a good job of spacing and passing the ball, Greenwood does. Kicked out by Warren East, Michel Guiron. And there's Buchanan again coming out to help his team out. His defenders can play up a little bit because Buchanan comes way out as goalie. And there's Rodriguez again for Warren East with another save. Looking to pass it to somebody. Rodriguez. Another save for Warren East. Strong kick from about 20 yards out. T. Chung. Now here's Greenwood on the attack. Lead pass headed out by Warren East. Now Greenwood will set it back up. Giron there, kicks it out. East on the attack. Trying to work it for a kick on goal. Buchanan gets over. Stops. It wasn't anywhere near the goal, but he came out and picked it up to keep Warren East from having an opportunity. He'll pass it to Chung. Farah on the side there. East throws it in. That was White on the knee kick. Greenwood, far side. East clears it out. Trying to isolate. Trying to get Bilambale one-on-one and see the coaches for Warren East trying to figure out this Greenwood attack tonight. They lead 4-0. We're in the 45th minute. It goes out. It'll be Warren East. You got to look at both dugouts. One a little bit happier than the other. High kick. And they race after the ball. Alfara passes it to Ray. Kicked out. Rodriguez with another deflection. Lian Chung. "46.5 minutes into this match. 4-0 Greenwood. We're in the second half. Oh, Rodriguez jumps high to deflect that kick. It had a little angle on it, and he was able to knock it out for Warren East. As Greenwood's had a couple of opportunities, but Rodriguez has been there for Warren East. Been the one bright spot so far for Warren East tonight. Buchanan passes. Warren East kicks it down, and it will scoot out. Jeremiah Glass back in for Greenwood. So Greenwood will put it in play after it goes out on the free kick. And Buchanan just passes it out to White. Kicks it to the midfield area. Leyva has it kicked away from him. Here comes Alfaro. Alfara has two Raiders on him. He kicks it away, dribbles. Passes over to Chung. Buchanan comes to get it. Kicks it out. White for Greenwood. Alfara. Back to Chung. Bowray. There's Rodriguez. It got by him, but fortunately the angle was straight across and not towards the goal. Greenwood passes. Now the dribble. Hercules there, 24. He had one of the goals in the first half. Scored the last one. It's Giron. He's trying to get a shot on goal, and Buchanan's there, and it's scored off the pass. And coming up with the goal for Warren East, that's Belambale. William Belambale gets this goal. And they got a Raider down off the pass. He's the one that passed it. That's Mosquiera. So Belambale gets his 9th goal. And it's now 4-1 Greenwood. So East does get on the board. You see Coach Cano talking with Ian Hudson, about to get in for Warren East, giving him a little instruction there. He's going to get in and replace the injured Raider that's down. You're going to help him up. He got tripped out. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him. He's limping a little bit. Man landed gingerly. But it's 4-1. Maybe not. There we go. Now they put it up. So Greenwood now on the kickoff. They're on the attack. Alfara. And East kicks it out. East on the defense. East in the white, Greenwood's in the black with green shorts. Greenwood will have it. They'll have the kick just past midfield. Played right at 51 minutes in this match. We're in the second half. Long kick, and that's going to go sailing high off the back of the fence behind the goal. And Greenwood had another kick there. That was a long kick, probably about 35 yards out. Just sailed too far. So East to put it in play. Cesar Alvarado with a long kick. He's had some long kicks for Warren East, trying to clear things out. He's going up high. Finally comes down where someone can get a header, and it'll be East. Will have possession. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Scott Thompson, Mike Clef with you tonight. Second half action, 4-1, Greenwood leading Warren East on senior night. Opportunity, and that is a goal for Warren East. Nice passing. They've cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2. And on the score for Warren East, that is Javier Leyva. So Warren East with back-to-back goals. Four-two now. 52nd minute here. Warren East scores in. Now Greenwood on the kickoff after the East goal. It's a matter of about 30 seconds. East scores 2 goals. Cleared out by Alvarado again for Warren East. Look at Balambale there, and he loses it. Greenwood gets it back. Now kicked out by East. Greenwood will spread it back out now. Greenwood in constant motion with the ball, either dribbling or passing. On the far side, East comes up with it. Now Greenwood gets it back. Now they kick it back to Jax Buchanan. Spreads it out. He's trying to come up with a steal there and have a shot on goal. It's 4-2 now. Things can change pretty quickly, and you see that East did that in a matter of about 30 seconds. Scored 2 goals. Now Greenwood scored 2 within about a minute in the first half. Near the goal, Rodriguez looks at it go wide as Alfara tried with the left foot and it sailed wide, and East will have it. Cesar Alvarado, a senior. Got a very powerful left leg. Looking for somebody to kick to. Lets it fly. And Greenwood, a couple of headers, and they're going to attack it now. Coming in to make a kick there was Prey Ray, but he kicked it out of bounds. Played 15 minutes into this second half. Off the kick. Corner kick. It's kicked out by East. Leyva has it kicked away from him. Stays with Warren East. East on the throw-in. Alvarado kicked it, but it's kicked right back at him. Now East with an opportunity here. Deep. But there's Jax Buchanan right away. Gets to it. Stalls any threat possible. Greenwood attacking. Kicked out. We have substitutions for each team. Rivera back in for Warren East. He's the one that got injured down there on that. And we got another Gator down stretching. While we have a moment, we'll step out. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Does this scenario sound all too familiar? You're fighting through a mountain of medication bottles, not remembering which ones to take. Spring Hill Pharmacy is now offering a free and convenient medication packaging system called Smart Pack, a new innovative way to package your medication. Your medication will be arranged by the day and time of day to take them. Smart Pack is a free service, along with free citywide delivery. Call us 270-796-3909 to find out more about Smart Pack.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Carlos Hercules was the injured Gator. He's coming off the field. Corner kick coming from Greenwood. Bounces up and kicked off of somebody. Didn't have a chance to go in. And once again, Greenwood will have a corner kick. Played 57 minutes so far. That's headed out by Warren East. So Greenwood will have a corner kick over here on the right side now. And that's kicked over everybody's head over to the far side. So didn't get a chance to head that one in. There's an East header out of bounds. Greenwood leading 4-2, second half action. Played right at 58 minutes. Two 40-minute halves. Header high and into the goal above Steven Rodriguez. Caden Smith gets credit for that. So it's now 5-2, Greenwood. So the Gators have a 3-goal advantage now at 5-2. They led 4-0, 4-1, 4-2, now 5-2 after Caden Smith. Action right in front of us here. Ball's a little slick. There's some the grass getting a little dew on it. You can see it when they kick at it. Cleared out by Berger for Greenwood. Into the goal, and Greenwood scores again. That's Prey Ray. Now 6-2 Greenwood. So we've had 4 goals scored here in the second half, 2 by each team at 6-2. And we've still got a little over 20 minutes remaining. You wouldn't tell by the look on Coach Yontop's face they're up by 4 goals. Greenwood on the attack. Now kick towards the goal, kicked out by Warren East Alvarado. Trying to clear it out. They do. Pass downfield, Valambale. Turns on the speed. He's trying to outrun those Gators. Buchanan comes up, kicks it, and he kicks it out. As East would have had a clear shot on goal if he gets by him. Greenwood possession across the way on the throw-in. Long kick. And that one goes wide of goal. East will have it on the kick. To the far side. Big Greenwood ball. They call this place the Swamp, home of the Gators. Long kick towards the goal, headed out by East. That is over the goal on another kick. Carlos Hercules gets back in for Greenwood. Alvarado checks out, or Alfara checks out. Andy Alfara. Kick near midfield. East trying to set it up. They kick it downfield. Down the sideline, and it stays with Warren East. Well, Greenwood is everywhere. East gets a pass or two, and that's about it for Greenwood's got a leg in there to deflect it. White in front of us. Pass. Ray. Pass down to White. Buchanan has got a Greenwood player with a cramp. Busy night for the trainer for Greenwood, as we've had several players go down. This one looks like he's got a cramp. And while he checks on him, we'll step out. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Ask any woman if size matters and she'll tell you no. It's money that matters. The settlement we get for you has nothing to do with the size of a law firm, but everything to do with the skill of your attorney. I've provided personal representation for those hurt in car accidents for over 45 years and collected millions from my clients. When fighting big insurance, it's not the size of the firm, but the skill of the attorney. After all, David took down Goliath, just like we take down big insurance. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Jackson White off, get him on the ground. He's got a good little cramp going, and they'll work on him. We welcome you back to Greenwood, 6-2. Greenwood leading Warren East on senior night here in 14th District action. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleff with you. Steven Rodriguez once again, stumbling, bumbling, as you might say, and he was able to knock it away, and one of his fellow players able to kick it out. Throw in from Greenwood. Saved another goal for Greenwood. And we've got another player down. For Greenwood, got another cramp or something going on out there, so they'll tend to him. We'll step back out again. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
Flora Templeton Stewart worked her way through college as a waitress and single mother. She was the first female attorney to open a law practice in Warren County and overcame many obstacles. Flora Templeton Stewart, an injury lawyer with the strength and determination to fight for you. If you have been seriously injured in a car or truck accident, call the law firm of Flora Templeton Stewart at 1-888-782-9090.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
East on the attack after the injury timeout. Lumberlay a little slow getting up for Warren East. Just under 16 minutes remaining in this match. 6-2. Greenwood leading Warren East on their senior night. That kicked way out. East will have the throw in. They'll have it down to our left. 4-0 at the half, Greenwood, but Warren East 2 goals within 30 seconds, and then Greenwood spaced theirs out. 2 more goals within about 8 minutes of each other here in the second half. Racing downfield, Greenwood on the attack. And there's Rodriguez coming up with it. Greenwood, now East. Taken away, Greenwood spreads it out. Ray kicks it high. Caden Smith set him up, and in front of the goal, Smith may have had a shot himself, but passed it up for Prey Ray, and he just kicked it a little high. Steven Rodriguez has been a busy man at goalie for Warren East tonight. Caden Smith there on the attack for Greenwood. Andy Alfaro backs it out for the Gators. Now the Raiders trying to come up with it. East kicks it out here near midfield. Smothers will throw it, and does from the sideline. Greenwood really spreads out their offense, trying to attack the goal. They are always active on offense. An unselfish team. They pass the ball pretty well. 67 minutes into this match. Greenwood 6, Warren East 2. Corner kick. And Ray again up high. And Greenwood's going to get a corner kick again. They put it in. On the dribble is Greenwood attacking. Tried to head it in, and it stays wide of the goal. And East will try to get something going offensively. They had 2 quick goals. Otherwise, they've not had a lot of success. And Cesar Alvarado. Long kick downfield. Gators are there. Raiders get it back. Belambale after it. Tries to come up with it. Got some subs coming in for Greenwood here in just a moment. Sebastian Alfaya comes in. Ian Demdramowitz. Also got a new goalie for Greenwood. I believe that is Jack Martins. So the Gators making some substitutions as we're in the 69th minute. Or excuse me, the 69th minute here. East on the defense. They've been on their heels all night long. Leva and Balambale are the 2 that scored for Warren East. Greenwood, Bowie, Plang, Alfara, Hercules, Smith, and Ray. And that's the way they've been all year. They've had 12 different coming into this game, 12 different to score a goal. Greenwood attacking. Boy, there's Alvarado again. Just puts that left foot into it. A good defender for Warren East tonight. Played over 70 minutes into this contest. 6-2 Greenwood on senior night. East on the attack. Now Greenwood's right there. Smothers on the dribble. East kicks it back. And Jack Martins has it for Greenwood. He'll pass it out to Smothers. Dribbles to Ray on the pass. Now Ray on the dribble. Ray kicks it to the middle of the field. Afaya, who was intended to. Kicked out by East. Greenwood has possession. They'll throw it in. Throw into the corner for Caden Smith. There's Rodriguez again for Warren East to save it. About 8 minutes remaining in this contest. So Jack Buchanan will get back in, but he's not going to be goalie this time. As Jack Martins is back there. Buchanan played a great game at goalie, getting a chance to do something else for a change. He's wanting in. He signaled in. Now they'll have to wait a moment on the, as you see him right there. Ray and Buchanan trying to get in. Under 7 minutes remaining in the contest. Caden Smith. Kick was high. And East gets it. I believe Greenwood may have been offsides. East on the attack on the far side. Tripped up over there. And a Raider down. We've had some good collisions. And the Raider is down and tending to him. He's a little slow getting up, and I believe he needs some help up. And he does need help. Slow getting up. We'll step out. You're watching the Warren County Public School Sports Network.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
East player seems to be okay, waved off anybody. Now they'll have the penalty kick here on the far side. Alvarado. And whoa, Jack Martins comes up with a big stop for Greenwood. A high kick comes past midfield. Be Warren East ball. They'll throw it in. I got Alvarado will kick it. Cesar Alvarado has a leg on him. This match is winding down. Everybody gets set. Waiting on the official to say, let's play. Here we go. Kicked out. Still Greenwood. Greenwood leading 6-2. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Stays with Greenwood as it goes out. Deflected out. Greenwood spreads it out in the middle of the field. Jack Martins with another save for Greenwood. He and Jax Buchanan have done a good job back there at goalie for Greenwood tonight. Nearing 3 minutes left to play. It's 76 and a half minutes we've played. 6-2 Greenwood. He's still shorthanded. They've played shorthanded all year. They've not had the full amount of players due to, as you see right into your screen there. If you were watching on the Roku or Fire TV app, boy, they would have been right on you. As we are at field level here at Greenwood. You see Smothers to throw in. We played over 77 minutes so far. 6-2 Greenwood. Kicked out by East. Gives you a different feel when you're at field level as opposed to being up high in a press box. You get a little more feel for the speed of the game. There's Smothers. On the attack, Greenwood. Kicked out. Greenwood will throw it in. Smothers will have the honors right here in front of us. "78 minutes into this. We're under 2 minutes remaining. Another kick out. And East will throw it in. That'd be Javier Leyva. He scored one of the goals for Warren East tonight. A couple of headers in a row. Malambale trying to score on goal. Malambale and Martins, who goes deflected off his shoulder. Kicked out. Greenwood will inbound it as we near the 79-minute mark. Stays with Greenwood. Final minute of this match. Clock rolling. Final seconds of this match. Now that one just sneaks by Rodriguez. A goal for Greenwood. I think it was Andy Alfara. That'd be his second goal. Our official talking with one of the East players. They'll put it in play with, about 5 seconds remaining in this match. Martins gets it. And that will do it. Greenwood with 3 second half goals after East scored 2 And the final is Greenwood 7 and Warren East 2 in this 14th district matchup. Warren East drops to 2-8, and they're 0-7 in district play. Greenwood now 6-5 and 3-2 in district play. As you will see them pass in front of us here, and they'll shake hands, and then we'll do a quick wrap-up and get out of here on your Saturday night. Final once again is Greenwood 7, Warren East 2. You're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network.
What can a huge law firm do for you? A paralegal can take your every call. Your file may be sent out of state. You're unlikely to ever meet the attorney you see on TV. Do you really want a huge law firm with hundreds of lawyers? If the answer is no, call me. I'm Flora Templeton Stewart.
Does this scenario sound all too familiar? You're fighting through a mountain of medication bottles, not remembering which ones to take. Spring Hill Pharmacy is now offering a free and convenient medication packaging system called Smart Pack, a new innovative way to package your medication. Your medication will be arranged by the day and time of day to take them. Smart Pack is a free service, along with free citywide delivery. Call us 270-796-3909 to find out more about Smart Pack.
The thing I know about Franklin Bank and Trust is that they are large enough to serve your banking needs, but small enough to know you.
We want to know our bank gives back to the community.
When I call my bank, I want to talk to a real person.
Yes, we need a local banker that we can depend on.
Franklin Bank and Trust wants to keep banking personal. That's why all of our banking decisions are made at the local level. That's what you do in a hometown bank. You put people first.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leachman Buick GMC is the #1 GMC dealership in Kentucky and multiple winner of the GM Mark of Excellence Award, and just recently achieved the #1 ranking as the most trusted GM service department in the Southeast United States. If something isn't right with your vehicle, no matter the make or model, just give Leachman a call. We offer a 15-minute diagnosis at no charge. Schedule your next visit at LeachmanAuto.com and discover why generations of customers choose Leachman Buick GMC.
Before, after the game, sometimes during the games. You can watch some of the games in the bar there at Rafferty's. We appreciate them hopping on with us.
Absolutely.
They're a great place, great environment. Enjoy the great food there. I love the Kona chicken.
Oh,
the grilled
yes.
chicken with the pineapple on top.
Delicious.
Croissants,
yes.
The croissants and the baked potato.
Yes.
We may be on our way right now. I may have just talked ourselves into a post-game meal. Scott Thompson, Mike Cleft, post-game here as you're watching the Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Greenwood comes away on senior night with a 7-2 victory over Warren East. East there early in the second half, a couple of quick goals, made a game of it, but too much Greenwood tonight. A shorthanded Warren East team.
Yeah, and credit to Warren East for coming back and making it competitive, getting to 4-2. And I thought, Scott, if they could get a third goal there in the next couple of minutes, then, because I think they got their second goal with about 26 minutes left in the match. I'm like, if they get it to 1, this thing gets interesting. But Greenwood really didn't give them a good shot attempt after that. And when they got it back to 5-2, I thought the Gators reclaimed the momentum. Positives from both teams tonight. Great effort by both teams.
Greenwood had 6 different players to score a goal tonight. Andy Alfaro scored 2 of them. Warren East 2 different ones. One you would expect Balambale to score 1, and he did. But East scored within 28 seconds.
Yes, that was the thing. The goals tonight were in bunches.
Yeah, it seemed like it seemed like you'd get a couple here, go a little bit, but you're exactly right there. But hopefully Luis Cano can get this program going at Warren East, stay with it, get healthy. I think, there are some schools that are having problems with having, as we've seen it in football and some of these others, keeping enough kids eligible and healthy because of the COVID situation.
Yeah, it's still, unfortunately, it's still a factor, and we'd rather not talk about it, but we have to when you have teams that we're carrying on live streams that don't have a full roster, and that is definitely a factor and a reason in the situation. I look forward to those teams, credit to those teams for dealing with that adversity. And first of all, I hope everybody's healthy. That's the most important thing, getting people back to health. But I look forward to those teams having full rosters, and Coach Cano knows what he's doing. I mean, again, you see those players playing hard. They got to 4-2, and he was telling their players, he said, hey, it's a 2-goal thing. If we can get it to 1, but again, the Gators came back strong. You mentioned, Scott, great balance. The 7 goals scored by 6 different players. So, and even Buchanan got to take off the goalie jersey and play as an attacker.
Yeah, sounds like fun there. He was having fun getting in there in a different capacity. Well, 5 straight nights. We will have a day or two off. We'll be back with you on Tuesday. Back to volleyball, Greenwood and Warren East. East has had a week off. That was the way they designed the schedule. Big match for Warren East. And of course, next Friday they're competing in the 2A state volleyball championships in Owensboro. They're one of the final 8 teams up there. A win on Friday. They're in the semifinals Saturday morning. So, a big week for Warren East volleyball. Our first chance to see at Warren East volleyball action.
Right.
And
look forward to that.
Yeah, and then Thursday we're back here, Bowling Green and Greenwood girls soccer. That's 2 big names in girls soccer.
Yes, that's they are juggernauts to say the least. And of course, what Greenwood girls soccer did just 2 years ago in 2019, winning the state championship. And obviously they had the player of the year in Anna Haddock, but they also had some other very, very good players. Ellie Belcher is playing at WKU. Great chemistry on that team, and that's what you want on every team that wins a championship. First-class student athletes, both on and off the field. They're great ambassadors for the Lady Gators.
And football Friday night, Russell County at Warren East. That's a big 4A District 2 matchup. We'll have that all live stream right here. Follow us on our social media at WCPS Sports on Twitter, our Facebook page, Warren County Public Schools Sports Network. Have a great night, Mike. We'll see you Tuesday.
All right. Sounds good, Scott. Looking forward to it.
Final once again, Greenwood 7, Warren East 2. For Mike Cleff, Scott Thompson. So long. You've been